Yes, good day everyone. For those just watching the first video on this channel, you are welcome. And if you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe on this channel. Subscribing on this channel help me to do more. My name is Oluwakayode Ateji and I'm the CEO of Wealth Pipe Global Network. Um, I had my first degree at Obafemi University, Ile-Ife in microbiology, and my second degree at University of Lagos, Public Health Medical Statistics option. And by God's grace, this video is basically for those of us having a side hustle in driving, like I do. So my side hustling is also in, driving. So I use Uber, I use Bolt, I use Active Drive, and I use Rider, something like that. So, one thing I want you guys to know is that driving for long distances or driving for long hours have health, effect. It might not be now, it might be later. But one thing you will know is that sometimes when after you have driven for a long distances, you'll be having dizziness, you'll be having headache, having dizziness, having headache, and sometimes you might even see yourself, you'll be tired. What happened is that the oxygen needed by your heart, your brain, and your lungs are not enough. So at this particular time, these organs are not functioning at optimal level. And if this continues for a long time, it can have health effect. Because we drive long distances sometimes, the number of hours or number of times we ought to have physical activities like jogging, like playing ball or doing other things, we don't have it. And all these things, they have consequences later. So we can reduce the number of hours we drive. We can reduce the number of times we spend on driving by looking into other things that we can do. Other things that we can do are there. There are even other things you can do that give you money more than this driving we are talking about. I'm not saying you should stop driving totally, but reduce the number of times you spend in driving. In fact, if it's possible, avoid night driving, because now we know what is happening to people, killing here and there, snatching cars here and there. I, for one, apart from driving, I am into cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency can pay you on a short time and it can also pay you on a long time. For the short term, there are robots that you can install on your phone. Once you have this robot on your phone and you put money in your Binance, the robot goes into your Binance, do the trading for you, put the profit back in your Binance, and you can have this there. You might not even touch that. That one can just be compounding there. And anytime you need money, you go there, you sell, you have your Naira, you spend, and that's it. And these things have been working fine for some of us. Robots, install on your phone, take money from your Binance, make profit, put the profit back in your Binance. That one is a short term and it can give you money sometimes on a daily basis, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, weekly, and the likes. It will be there compounding. That is short term. Now, for the long term, the days you have 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, maybe on a weekly basis, 2 weeks, buy crypto, put it in your wallet. Once you have those things in your wallet, 3 months, 5 months, 10 months, 1 year down the line, it will not be at that amount again. It will never be at that amount again. And I will share this story with you quickly. In 2011, I bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin that worth 10,000 naira. I bought this Bitcoin when it was one Bitcoin, $1. And I did not, take care of my login details, the exchanger I bought it from, because why? I did not know it will become something today. So I play around with those things and somehow I lost it. As we speak, what I bought with 10,000 naira now worth 1.02 billion naira, but I cannot find it. As a matter of fact, I've gone to the mountain to go and pray for 9 days, fasting and prayer 9 days, so that I can see this thing. And some pastors are still assuring me that I'm going to see it. So I believe probably God is keeping that money for me somewhere. So you can imagine if I see 1.2 billion naira that I bought with 10,000 naira 2011. I want you to imagine how my life will look like now. That is one. That one is too far. Last year, March 2020, we bought Ethereum, and when we bought this Ethereum was at $213. One Ethereum, $213. Pound 1 year after, Ethereum jumped to $3,725, and we sold some of this Ethereum. I bought it with some people, and we sold part of this Ethereum. After selling, we kept again. You can imagine what you bought at 213 last year, and you sold at 3725 this year, 1 year after. As we speak, Ethereum is roughly above $4,000. In fact, there was a time this year that Ethereum was at $4,500. You can imagine that. What you bought with 213, and now if you can hold on to it, you have it at $4,500. That is another one. Now, for those that made money on Shiba, I did not, and it pained me a lot. Shiba Inu came into market August last year. That was the first time Shiba Inu came into market, and some guys bought it. And you can imagine somebody buying Shiba Inu of $100. One Shiba Inu is 0.0000000000000, is 02 in 12 places dollar. You can imagine that. Even if you buy just Shiba Inu of $1, I imagine what you are going to have in your account. So some bought like $100, and this year, October, November, Shiba Inu turned these guys to millionaire. How? What was having 12 digits behind it before now turned to 4 digits. So Shiba Inu did 5 million% within 1 year. 5 million% within 1 year. You can imagine what this has done to some guys. So you can make money on crypto on a short time, and you can make money on crypto on a long time. So for the short term you are interested, I have like 2 robots I can tell you about. One is subscription is 1 year, another one subscription is 6 months. But I tell you, these 2 robots are doing fine. But I just discovered that of 6 months, and I see what this robot can do. So it does not stop you from driving, but when you are not driving, you have something you can fall back on, and that is why I'm bringing this to you. So look at it very well. There are serious health problems when you drive for long distances, and you drive for too long. It can have some health benefits, but you can do other things that can help you, that even when you are not driving, something is still coming to you gradually. So if you would like to contact me, you can easily reach me on these channels. On WhatsApp, use this line. Please, on WhatsApp, use this MTN line is 0803-827-2133. WhatsApp only, please. Don't call on that line. Then for calls, you want to call me, you want to hear me, you want to talk to me, then please use this 9 mobile line is 0809-470-3991. Then if you must email me, then you can just email wealthpgn@gmail.com. And for the YouTube channel, you are watching on this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe so that any update you can easily have access to those new updates. Thank you.